Finessors.
I'm rocking with them humble Finessors, man.
So you gonna do
You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Okay. Well, fuck. How you guys doing? You know what I'm saying? Back with another episode. I'm with Finessors. What episode is this? What is this? What are we looking at?
63 or 64?
63 or 64.
Sorry.
It's all good. This is, you know what I mean? We always got rough starts. You know what I'm saying? We're freshly back. So again, I have to check myself on the. You know what I'm saying? You know
what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I have to check myself again.
Sound like a old DVD interview.
Yeah.
Like the old rapper DVD interviews. Yeah, you already know. It's like, no, I don't know who you are, buddy.
Yeah.
You've never released a song.
Elaborate.
You're just with your buddy at some little show. I don't know what's going on.
Elaborate. What are you saying? Because I don't know what you're saying. So why do you keep saying? Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway,
you guys might notice our setup's a little different. It's gonna keep changing.
Yeah.
And we'll keep ordering things off Amazon.
For sure. That's a good. That's a good way to. Right. I mean, or you're either broke or you're too fat to get off your ass to go actually shop for some shit. Right.
I mean, it's weird that's how the world is.
It is. What do you call it? There's a name for it. What is that?
Oh no, we were talking before about gig economy.
Gig economy.
But that's a little different. But that's like a lot of the Amazon delivery drivers.
Okay.
They work on their own.
Quote,
supposedly.
Unquote. Yeah. They're freelancers.
But really that's because now Amazon has no overhead.
Right.
They don't have to pay for benefits.
Right.
They don't have to take care of their workers.
Okay.
They just pay them some peanuts here and there.
What's the hourly you think going rate for a job to deliver for Amazon?
I don't think it's not hourly. I think it's based on
if you had to
per
break
delivery.
Yeah, but if you had to break it down for per hour,
probably you could probably get $20 an hour before taxes.
Before taxes.
Yeah, and that's where they get you.
Okay, that's where they get you.
Right. Just like Uber.
And taxes are 37%, so you're looking at probably that's close to 40. So you're looking at $16 an hour, maybe a little over, maybe closer to $17 an hour to drive and deliver things or if you're doing Ubers and you're doing pickups and drop offs, or what else do they have? They have DoorDashes.
There's DoorDash, Grubhub,
Caviar,
Postmates. There's the little ones. I forgot what they're called, but like groceries.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do your entire grocery shopping. They'll do produce and everything.
Yeah,
so you don't have to do shit.
Right. You don't have to leave your house.
You don't have to leave your house.
You have to leave the comfort of your couch. You know what I'm saying? You can sit there in your fucking underwear. They can just deliver your full grocery list, right?
Yeah. But isn't it? It's bittersweet though, right? Because it's so much easier. I fucking love it. But then at the same time, I miss shopping.
I mean, if we're talking about the grand scheme of shopping for clothes or electronics or going out and testing shit, you know what I'm saying? If you're going for a new lens for your camera and you want to test it out, right?
Yeah.
That's worth you getting off your fat ass and going to get it, right? But I mean, if you're talking about your Twinkies and your ho-hos, get those fucking door delivered. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to really do too much of shit, but it kind of
what about see, right now I'm carless. It's I've been door dashing crazy. Right? Ouch. Yeah. So I've been door dashing like crazy.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have too many other options unless I want to walk hella far.
Well, but the thing about that is some people have the option.
Yeah.
And they still don't utilize it.
Yeah.
It's like sunlight, hurts their eyes. They don't want to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're pale. They you know what I mean? They're vampires, right? So I think that kind of.
You're passionate about these fat fucks out there.
No, I'm just saying. I think it's probably in your best interest to fucking get out, breathe fresh air, get from behind your computer screen,
That's my problem, yeah. I need to do that.
Well, we got these YouTubers, you know what I mean, who don't. Who are
you talking about?
No, no. I mean, you don't have it as bad because you have a 9-to-5, right? But we're talking about the ones who literally may not leave their house for a 48-hour span.
I've done that. I've done that more than 48 hours.
More than 48 hours.
Probably, yeah.
What's your the longest you've went without leaving your home?
Actually, no, it probably wasn't that long because I would still go get food.
And I mean leaving your home as far as like even just stepping on the porch, walking your dog down the street to take a shit.
Maybe like 2 days.
2 days? Okay, 48 hours.
I think I've done it, yeah.
That's not as bad. That's not specifically what I'm talking about. But we have motherfuckers out here that probably won't leave their house for weeks, maybe months.
So you're saying that as easy as it is to get products and services now,
yeah,
it's enabling bad behavior.
Oh, for sure.
Lazy behavior.
Lazy behavior. I mean, it's similar to like when you have kids, right? Like I have a toddler.
Yeah. Wait, keep talking.
Okay.
I forgot our fancy lights. Keep talking.
Oh man,
I'm going to turn on the
where
fancy
the spotlights
lights.
at, man?
Sorry, folks.
Jesus Christ, bro! You dropped the ball. You dropped the ball. Now, if you turn the table over, you really fuck us, right? Anyway,
you have a toddler.
It's like having a toddler, and instead of getting them out, letting them run around a park or fucking I don't know, getting them active, right? Getting them active, you just instantly turn on like their cartoons and you sit back and just veg out with them, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of it kind of enables them, right? It's not productive. They go around thinking that fucking the only thing that they have to do is sit around and watch TV all day. So when you take that TV away, they're kind of, it's kind of they're shell shocked. They're like, what the hell, So I think it's similar to that, someone not having to leave the house.
I think you're right. I've never thought about that before. I think you're right.
It doesn't help society. It just creates a lazy American, right?
Yeah, because you can just sit there and get everything.
Yeah.
Delivered to you.
Right.
I mean, this is like never in history has there been this many like lazy and fat people, right? Like obese where they can't even move.
Oh, yeah.
Because they get enabled.
Yeah. It sucks for them, but if they were to unplug for a minute, then possibly they could, get some more joy out of life, but their joy is typically sitting around the house, and if they're not making YouTube content, maybe they're just fucking on YouTube all day. Who knows? Shit gets weird. It makes people less driven. They don't have to.
It's like the movie Up.
Do shit. Up.
I mean, not Up. Wall-E.
Wall-E.
But do you remember that with the robot and he cleaned trash? It was in the future. So like the humans had messed up Earth so bad that Earth was just a dump. It was just trash everywhere.
Okay.
And then the humans had to like escape on spaceships. And they lived on spaceships, but they were just like obese in chairs, and the chairs did everything for them.
Oh, wow.
It fed them. It just had a screen that popped up in front of their face so they could just be entertained constantly. And like society or technology had caught up so much that nobody had to do anything. Like the robots and AI just took care of everything.
Right.
So humans could just lay there and be entertained.
Right. And they had like little cubicles they lived in or some shit.
Something like that. Yeah, they just had chairs. They lived in their chairs.
That'd be like, that's the scary thing with VR, right? Like, this dude is just fucking up all the shit, man. You got your neon pink fucking joggers on and shit. Come on, bro. Have some respect, bro.
With my Michael Jackson Captain EO shirt?
There's nothing wrong with that. I wasn't going to mention that. But your neon pink fucking joggers, yeah, I was definitely going to trample on that for a second, bro. You kidding me, dude? I walked in here.
Real men wear pink.
Oh, fuck off, bro. And smoke cigars with beanies on.
Yep.
Right.
I'm all over the place.
But no, that's the scary thing about VR too, right?
Like, you think it could eventually replace life?
I mean, fuck, we could be living in the Matrix. You know what I mean? Yeah. You could get your darkest, deepest fantasy out of, sitting in a chair, not moving.
That's what they say. That's what Rogan says.
Yeah.
Talk to some people think
that's
it's all
scary. Everybody's just a cog in a machine, right?
Yeah. What about, we talked about sex robots many times before.
Yeah.
But isn't that another stepping stone towards...
Most definitely. That's
the stepping stone I'm looking forward to.
Right. That's creating the what were we talking about last time we were on here? We were talking about the guys who they don't have the privilege to be touched by a woman and shit, and they fucking hate women.
Oh, the incels.
The incels, right?
Yeah.
So
do you think that would help them?
What,
or
sex
make them
robots?
More bitter. Yeah.
Oh, dude, they'd probably just beat the sex robot, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, they would probably hate them just as much as any other woman, bro. You know,
when the sex robot doesn't make them dinner.
Right. You know what I mean? Or adds too much salt, dude. It's fucking
beat the fuck out of it.
Over,
yeah. Right. But then, I mean,
hey, ain't no man can compete with a motherfucking robot that can go all fucking night, just blah blah blah. You know,
yeah.
Ain't no man can compete with that,
we said this. That's our friend Matt.
Right.
On the
Shout out Matt.
He brought up a good point that people can't like compete with a sex robot, and we said this on the podcast a long time ago. Like, it's over for women when sex robots come out because we're not playing into any of their bullshit anymore.
Right.
No
We're coming home to fucking quick rub downs and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Full body massages and shit, dude. You know, it's like, I don't know, but
it'd be over for us too, though. So
yeah, we wouldn't be needed for anything, dude. I mean, our 5 minutes of glory is fucking pretty much shriveled up after that, dude. But
but that's another stepping stone to like where we don't, as humans, we don't have to like try.
Right. But
Right.
That's the same way we don't have to get up to go out and get our own fucking our poultry, you know what I mean? Like our chicken or our steak or right. You know, like I mean, but these are kind of like I'm talking about like we're not even grocery
Basic
shopping
needs.
for ourselves.
Basic needs.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like from you know from the underwear I have on to the foul steak I'm eating. You know, it's all ordered. I don't have to leave the house once for that shit. It's just enabled. You know, people feel, you know, like that's a new thing. And think about it though, dude. Like the kids that are growing up in this time right now, because I mean, I grew up in a time where like running around the corner to your spot, or you know what I mean, like around the hood and shit, like. We actually left and did some shit. You know what I'm saying? We're productive and we're creative and shit. These kids these days, dude, I don't know if half of them have ever been into a real fucking like street fight or anything like that. They've been in more like Twitter wars and fucking Instagram battles than anything. It's weird. It's weird.
My little brother's gonna be 15 next month.
Okay.
I don't think he's ever been in a fight.
He's probably never even been talked to aggressive by another kid, dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's the scary thing, dude. Like,
Is that scary or is that a good thing though?
absolutely not. I think.
life experiences, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. But here's the flip side. If everything was catered to and great and positive and nobody fought anymore and it was just peace, isn't that a better thing?
We're looking at fucking robots now, dude. No, it builds
So
character.
you're saying we always have to be tough just in case the robots come?
Okay, here's an example. So the other day, because I work
And I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No, I know.
I think everyone should get punched in their shit at least once.
But I'm working right. But I'm walking around. I work at high schools, and I'm working on some shit, and I hear one student yelling from across the high school yard or whatever, and he's fucking yelling at this other student. And my coworker turns around and he turns around and he stops what he's doing. He's just staring at the two dudes like, what's going to happen, right? And then he taps me and he's like, dude, it seemed like they were picking on that kid. I was going to tell him to fucking cut it out. And I'm like, dude, don't you fucking dare, dude. That's character. Let him get picked on, bro. That builds character. That in my personal opinion.
It depends on the situation.
I mean,
like having some issues, sure, but if he's getting like bullied and jumped and shit.
Well, I mean, character. You know what I'm saying, dude? Hey, no, if you've never ran from a bully in your life, dude, you haven't lived. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't, been in a fist fight in a classroom, if you haven't, fucking.
Wow, I forgot about fights in classrooms.
Dude, like
you remember, were you there, Matt, when Billy and Marcel fought? Your brother Marcel and Billy fought in science class in 7th grade.
Really?
Yeah, in the class. I remember they were running around the little lab table.
I see Marcel in feast crabs.
Yeah. But I forgot about that. There used to be a thing like actually fighting in class.
Yeah.
I mean, we still see it on like viral videos.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, man, that was back then. It was fucking two guys handling. They got some beef. Handling this shit and the squash it. Like,
yeah.
It was like,
Yeah,
and they were friends after that.
That's why we got all these fucking pansies running around here right now, dude. These fucking circle jerkers fucking crying about spilled milk that they can't clean up, dude. It's fucking bullshit, bro.
Speaking of me and your brother Marcel, we became friends because we got in a fight.
Really?
The first time we met, like, I accidentally almost stepped on his new shoes.
Okay.
Because it was the first day of school.
Yeah.
And then he's like, don't step on my shoes. So then I'm a little punk. So I'm like, oh, yeah?
Okay.
And we started a little pushing match, and we were friends after that.
Oh,
we didn't. That one didn't. It wasn't like a huge fight.
Well, you're
it was
right.
just like us kids being dicks to each other.
Yeah, well, see, I don't know what area you guys are from, but I'm from the area you get fucking knocked out for fucking stepping on somebody's shoes, player.
You were at the same school, buddy.
But you let them have it, though. You let them have it. You let them have it. They come home with a black eye. You get suspended. It builds character. You don't repeat that shit
said,
again.
Matt? He was at the same school, and he tries to act like he was elsewhere.
Well, no. I mean, even in grade school, I mean, like, well, specifically, if we're talking about just this generation right here. You know what I'm saying? You guys did grow up a little different than this generation right here. I'm not saying you guys grew up like these motherfuckers. Right?
Oh yeah.
But it just seems like these days, in altercation, I could imagine a kid running around at a high school right now getting into altercation, like literally crying, like not being able to like hold his own. I'm not going to say he's going to wet his pants and shit, but I don't think he's, but then again too, a lot more people are into like mixed martial arts these days, so they don't really have to defend themselves like that. You know what I mean? They can usually diffuse the situation by talking about it, which is cool too, but getting punched in your shit, like you said.
Yeah.
Builds
but
character.
I think what we're not really touching on too is it right now there's a bigger divide between the kids that are like privileged enough to not even have to fight or get picked on or bullied, and then some of the poorer areas. I think it's still like that. Oh, I think we're just in California in the Silicon Valley, so it's like
that's true.
It's the extreme of like these kids don't get.
But if we go inner city San Francisco, it's probably fucked.
Yeah, it might still be kind of like that.
Yeah, gang ridden and shit.
Yeah,
Who
the
knows?
schools we went to in our generation, there was gangs and fights,
right?
Gang riots and shit like that happening.
Right.
There was a stabbing my freshman year of high school right there at the quad. Like there was all this crazy shit that's been like eliminated from this area.
Yeah.
But I feel like in other areas.
Well, I think they're a little stricter on on the punishment for that. I don't think it's just
for sure. No, for sure. You can't get away
now.
with shit anymore.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you can't get away with shit.
It's crazy
on social media.
That same fat security guard that.
Cell phones.
Oh yeah.
When we were in high school, there weren't fucking cell phones around, bro. Like, I'm sure every fucking high school person has a fucking cell phone.
Yeah.
So,
for real.
You ain't hiding from
You're not getting away from that shit.
Yeah, even if the authorities don't get
you. Some shit,
and that's probably another reason why people don't want to fight, dude. They're not going to get fucking world starred. You know what I'm saying? Fucking social media.
That's what Bill Burr said that, I think. He's like, once I saw videos of people getting their heads cracked, he's like, I don't want to fight anymore.
Yeah, nah. It kind of takes the thrill out of it. But no, still, I mean, if we're just talking about, life experience and shit like that, I mean, not even per se the fighting, we're going in stages now. We're talking about, what I'm saying, like people not talking to the opposite sex anymore because they can do it all online. They don't even know how to approach women.
That's
you know what I mean?
I'm at now. That's just crazy.
That sucks, my brother. That sucks. Jesus Christ, man! Don't say that. We're live, bro. We're live. They don't need to. Oh God!
Cut this out.
Cut this out. Nah, but like, but fuck. If that's the case, so you're not being serious, are you?
A little bit.
Let's dive in a little bit. Let's pick a little bit.
A little bit.
All right. So if you are,
it's a lot harder to talk to women now than it was when I was a kid.
Then why wouldn't you take advice from what we talked about last week? And the more you shoot and get shot, the more chances you have.
Well, you know what? The problem with this is that I don't really go out anyway, so.
No, go out where? You don't, I mean.
Anywhere.
So you're one of those homebodies who orders everything to the house. Are we cracking the surface? Are we cracking the fucking surface right now?
Here I am.
Damn, I'm surprised you're not offended. Jesus Christ.
No, because
but you could literally bump into anything anywhere, dude. You don't have to fucking be out at a club. You could be at a Walmart and see some hot Tinder and be like, you know what I'm saying? Let me compliment it real quick and see if I have action.
Yeah.
Get shot. Take those ricochets, dude. It's all good, right? When we just
society's making it Making everything too easy, though.
Oh God. Well, then, I mean, if that's the case, then shoot your shot on a social media platform. Well, what's wrong with that? That's simple enough, isn't it?
I will neither confirm nor deny that I take part in shooting my shot on social media.
Hey, man, they call it creeping in the DM, bro. Get used to it, but it's all good. It's all good. It's nothing to be upset about. But I don't know.
No comment.
That's what I'm saying, though. People need to be more outgoing. You know, you got to be more outgoing. You got to,
handle shit.
Yeah. Like,
well, here's the thing. So I actually work in the autonomous industry. So, like,
yeah.
It's weird to see like how advanced it is, how crazy it is. But when I'm at work, there's certain days where my assignment for that day, I feel like I didn't do anything. Like it's so mind numbing. I don't feel productive. I feel like I just wasted my day.
Okay.
Even though that was the assignment, right?
Okay.
And then on other days, I could be lifting stuff, heavy stuff, be worn out physically, and I'm happy.
Okay.
It's like I feel like I accomplished something.
Okay. Well, I mean,
that could be going away in people, though.
It definitely could. And in that drive, that you unless you push yourself to the limit the next day, you're not going to get it back. You're just going to fall into a lower slump, right? You know, like
it is a slippery slope.
You have to have that challenge.
It is
right.
For me, I'll be like, I'll order DoorDash one day, and then the next day, be like, maybe I should just order it again.
I'm on a whole different page right now, dude.
Do you ever order DoorDash or anything like that?
I think the last time I ordered DoorDash, you were over, bro. And we ordered like.
I mean, if you need a ride at a fucking spot, I'll give you a ride, dog.
No,
hey man, hey man, we're live, man.
No, dude, we're in the hood, player. El Greasy's down the street, dude. Have some respect. Beat your feet, bro. Kidding
me? That one's
me?
closed now.
Oh, you're right. R.I.P. El Greasy, blood.
Los Gallos is right there.
Well, yeah, that's not just as good, but it's decent.
It used to be. I think it used to be.
Their quesadillas are fucking fire, but that's getting off. That's getting off top. Oh God, boy, we're not going to bring that up. But no, that could be halting greatness right there. Just not having the drive to get up off your ass and I mean, in any way, you can be a fucking library and fucking 2-piece of librarian, you know what I mean? You could fucking do, you don't know, dude. Yeah. Like it just getting out and exploring and fucking, talking to different characters and shit, and being offended by what someone says and putting up an argument. I mean, I think that builds character. I think people are lacking in that though, right? People are, that area,
Yeah, for sure. So one thing, like I said, with my little brother, he's 14 and he'll be on the computer all day. Right, so it always worried me, but he's actually like a Renaissance kid. He does all kinds of cool shit.
Yeah,
so, like I'm happy about that. But then part of me thinks like, yeah, but what if you didn't have all this technology? Then what? Things
would get scary. Maybe he wouldn't know what to do with his hands. He'd be fucking, you know what I mean? He wouldn't know what to do. Yeah, you know what I mean? Dude, wasn't he at a boat? Would you guys go to like a David Bowie concert or a Stones concert?
Rolling Stones, yeah.
Right, dude.
He's into it.
This kid he looked like fucking, he was fresh from England and shit. He had the turtleneck. Yeah, he had the turtleneck on.
With the denim.
With the denim jacket.
Yeah.
I mean, did he have cowboy slickers on or some shit, dude? No.
He just had some Vans on.
All right. Yeah, no.
He's into it.
No.
He's a great kid.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm not bashing his fashion, bro. I mean, he's up. Shit. He's up for sitting behind a computer. I wouldn't expect that. I would have thought maybe he,
he'll get out there.
Experienced. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But fuck, you got to show him. You got to show him the way.
Yeah.
Right?
But I mean, I do. I bring him on my little adventures sometimes.
I see it. Yeah. No,
but not every kid has that because some kids, they don't have like an older brother right there that goes and does cool shit.
Right. But some kids don't have computers either. And what are they out there? What are they doing? They're fucking robbing people and getting fucking, you know what I'm saying? And up in juvie and shit, which is experience, man. Go get it. You know what I mean? Get after it, man.
And there's so many of them in the Bay Area, so don't move here anymore, techies. They're going to get you. The youngins going to get you.
No,
yes,
the techies are going to be delivering your fucking, the techies are going to be delivering your Uber Eats. fucking looking for that fucking $15, $20 tip because they know you work at fucking Google. No, bro, they're not. I mean, half these kids, like I said, dude, half these kids, their character, like they don't have enough things that are pushing their character, you know, like that are creating their character. You know what I mean? They emulate what they see, right? Yeah. So that's why. What do you? All right, I'm hearing a lot recently when people say Tekashi 6ix9ine gets out, he's still going to be relevant as fuck,
yeah,
right?
I think so.
And that sucks.
That does suck.
Right?
He really shouldn't have been relevant in the first place.
He shouldn't have been. Yeah. It was a facade. He was playing a character.
I mean, we've had a deep dive on that before, right?
Right. Yeah. But I mean, not since he's went down and fucking, you know what I mean? A lot's happened, right? Yeah. So when he gets out, his career is going to still be star-studded based off of all these people who are at one point were trying to emulate him and that gang life, which that's not even what he was living in.
It became like gang stuff has become like almost like a fashion sense.
Yeah.
It's not really like you get kids that will throw up gang signs and shit because they're in some safe town,
right?
And they see it on the internet, so they can do it in that safe town because nobody's gonna check them.
I mean, what about the YGs and shit? You heard Whack 100 say he wasn't no fucking blood. He after he became a rapper, he became a blood.
I don't know about that.
Like that's just from.
But at least he's from like an actual neighborhood. Like
that's true.
You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying.
He's not from some small town.
But that's what I'm saying. He could have been on Grape Street and been the squarest dude on Grape Street, and then all of a sudden now he's fucking banging.
Yes,
this motherfucker's got on the shiny toes, looking like a cholo, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
because for a lot of like gang members or supposed gang members now, like they put in work on social media,
right?
You know what I mean? Like all they have to post a couple posts throwing up the gang and looking hard, and now all of a sudden people are like, "Oh, is he really out there?
Is that okay?" I don't think that's okay.
No, I'm not saying that's okay.
That's what I mean. But like I said, I took a fresh ass beating. I was jumped. Yeah. I don't know. They weren't specifically in a gang, right? But I walked out unscathed. I feel fine. I made it back. You know, but I don't know anybody that would fucking squish a grape these days in the same way. You know what I mean? Like they're
that's the hard part though, because like you want kids to like. We started this by saying just like ordering shit off Amazon, how easy that is. You want people to like get out there. You want them to take their lumps, get their bruises, learn from it.
But
then at the same time, like with your kid, don't you want him to be safe. You don't want him to get jumped.
No, absolutely
not.
I
want him to have the lesson of
I want his
jumped.
face slashed, dude. I want him fucking shanked in the stomach, dude. I want him to fucking come home with his guts hanging out and be like, Dad, I did it, dude. He fucking didn't get the best of me. I want him fucking bloody nose, blood fucking smelling like alcohol, bro, and fucking the best ganja in the world.
No serious injuries, just fucking, hey, man, you fucking stood up for yourself.
Dude.
Fucking, that's all good.
Broken ribs smelling like pussy because he was fucking some dude's chick, dude. I want him fucking to live, bro. I don't want him part of fucking this fucking system of things, dude, and to fall into that same rat trap as fucking, I don't know, man, just sitting behind a computer feeling like what he's doing is relevant behind that computer. I want him to fucking go out and experience, brother.
Well, that's a whole different argument, though. I'm not saying you want him to fucking gangbang on the internet. I'm just saying, in general, you want him to have the lessons of like fighting and getting jumped and making mistakes or getting arrested and shit.
Right.
Like learning those lessons, but you don't want him to actually go through it.
Why not? That builds experience.
I have an idea, though. That's where the simulation comes in.
Winky. What are you talking about?
When they're asleep, you put some little shit on their head, and then they simulate getting fucked up, and then they wake up thinking it was real, but nothing really happened to them. And you'd be like, "Yeah, see?
That's $1 billion idea, dude. You gotta market that. Cut that. No, but like, no, man. I do. I want my son to come home and be like, "Fuck, I got into a fight, fought 3 dudes, and walked out of it, and fucking I'm standing before you." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want him to come home like I said, smelling a fucking cheap tequila that he fucking snuck from one of his friends fucking, or maybe my fucking cupboard. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? And with a black eye because he was fucking some dude's chick. I want to experience that, dude. Like, I seriously do. I want him to have the life lessons that I had that made me who I am. The proud father, right? I don't want him fucking running around here like putting up a facade like this is what he would do if this happened. Well, I would do this if that happened. I'd fuck him up, man. No, man, fuck. I'd fuck that dude's bitch and I'd slap that motherfucker. No, dude, I don't want what you would do. I want experience. I want you to say, I did that. And I walked out of it and everything's cool. Nothing's going to happen.
Like, so my little brother, he hasn't had that, but he doesn't have that bravado at all. You know what I mean? He's not, I wouldn't do that, I'll do that. He doesn't act tough. He doesn't try to flex, nothing. He's just a really
Well, he's 14.
cool
Let's
person.
give him some time. He's 14 years old. Let's give him some time. Maybe one day he has the chest up, even if the chest is bird, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
You got to do it, dude.
You know what I don't like, man? Like, when I remember when I was a fucking teenager, man, we used to fucking play football on the fucking street.
Sure.
Two-hand touch. We used to ride our bikes every fucking where we went.
Right.
You fucking see that today, man.
Yeah.
Every fucking kid wants to be on some fucking their phone or some fucking
technology. Yeah.
They just want to stay in the kitchen or the fucking house just fucking on their shit.
Yeah.
Man,
we did a whole episode. It was actually one of the last ones we did, I think, before we called it about kid. It was called Kids or Pussies.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We did do a whole thing about that.
Yeah. But it's like, I remember one of my first fights, like you're saying, I was riding my bike and came out and had to chase this fool down because he was stealing my fucking bike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. I was like, you ain't gonna let that go.
Yeah. These days you can't even steal a fucking iPhone from a kid, dude. Like you can't use it. You can't unlock it.
And the parents get involved now.
Right.
You know, and they meddle in it.
Right.
They might argue with the other parent, but like it's different. It's just different because back then, I feel like with us, our parents had more of an understanding with the other parents. Like,
right.
These are kids being shitty. But now the parents they shelter and protect their kid.
Yeah.
So now they're fighting the battles for the kid.
Right. And would you say that's a fucking positive thing, dude? That's not a positive thing,
not at all,
dude.
not at
like, so like,
I think you gotta learn for yourself, man. Like,
got to.
Parents is everything.
Yeah.
For sure.
You gotta learn everything.
Yeah. Fucking get chlamydia, burn your dick half off, dude. Fucking, hey, I'm saying, go get that.
Still haven't learned my lesson.
No. Go get that fucking pill, dude. After you think you're dying of AIDS or some shit, dude. Fuck, you find out it's just a clap, bro.
Oh, that's like I got a story. I'm not gonna tell on this podcast.
Right.
Remind me. I got a story.
Off the podcast. I want to hear about it.
I'll tell it on another episode where it fits in better. But
okay, but
I got a story about.
But we all like. I grew up fine, dude. I'm a product of my environment and how I grew up, and I'm fine. You know, I want people to push themselves to the brink. I'm not talking about just kids. I'm talking about fucking grown-ups that sit there fucking that have mail order brides from Russia who fucking and these motherfuckers don't know how to fucking work the game.
President of the United States.
Right. You know what I mean? But like they don't know how to work the game, so they get pimped out by the chick as soon as she touches down. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking
we might have touched on that again. We should do another episode about dudes fucking up the game.
Right.
We got to do a whole deep dive on that.
I mean, if you get a mail order bride, she's supposed to fucking ball and chain, and I literally ball and chain, player. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have her locked up in a cupboard somewhere, dog. Kidding me, dude? She's not supposed to run you, dude. You got these fat, like you said, incels who get mail order brides, bro, and they don't know how to fucking work them. You kidding me, bro? Like, that's what society's came to because they're sitting behind these things and they don't know how to fucking, they don't know how to have a pair, dude. It's weird.
I remember back to like the parents fighting the battles thing.
Yeah.
I remember I was at like some river. Might have been like the American River.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. And I want to say I was like 12, 13. And there was some kid like messing with our stuff. It was like I was the oldest of the kids there.
Okay.
It was like my brother, my sister, and like their cousins.
Okay.
And there was a kid. I don't remember. I started chasing this other kid. We were like fighting. Started chasing the other kid. My dad and the other parents they weren't mad at each other.
Right.
They were telling us like, just stop. And my dad, being my dad, he was like laughing. You know,
sure,
like, look at him chasing him. Like,
yeah,
because I was chasing this kid around. Well, yeah, they didn't fight the battles.
They didn't intervene at all.
Yeah,
you know,
it was just like they might tell us to knock it off, but they're not going at the other parent.
Yeah, if it got too crucial, they'll be like, "Oh shit, now one of them's bleeding. Fucking knock it off, you fuckers!" Like you know, but
now you get sued.
Right,
you're gonna have to pay the medical bills. For
right. I mean. It's weird. The only time I'd fucking intervene is if my son came home and said he didn't fight. Then I'm up his ass, bro. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you took a beating and did nothing?
Yeah.
Dude, you're not my son. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, I'm not standing for it, dude. I want, like I said, to begin with, from fist fights to fucking, going out and ordering your own fucking groceries to fucking shopping for your own clothes to fucking, just living life. That's experience that, you can't get back, dude. If you know what I mean? Like, at 50, 60 years old, imagine a 19-year-old right now when they're 50 or 60. They're going to be fucking socially awkward as fuck, bro. They're not going to know what to do. You know, they're going to be living in a way that's so different. Like I wouldn't say that unless they had parents who like forced them out, you know what I mean, and like make them go and experience the shit. Yeah, like they're not going to know how to work with their hands. They're not going to know how to talk to women. They're not going to know. I mean, they might not even know their fucking pant size, dude. Who knows? Yeah. You know, they're like.
See, where I stand on this is, I think that would be a good thing if it was just everyone across the board, where like we didn't have to work hard or struggle. Because
that's Matrix shit, though, dude.
No, I know, but like, I'm almost for that if it was across the board. But the problem is, it's only happening in certain places. So like, let's just say the United States as a whole, even though it's really only certain.
Oh shit! Here comes Mal with his fucking sandwich again, dude. This motherfucker, bro.
It's just certain areas, like I said, we're in the Silicon Valley, so like, it's going faster here. Like helicopter parents and everything is moving faster here. Yeah. So that's what scares me, because it's like, let's just say it was the United States as a whole was doing this.
Right.
These other countries, they're not doing that.
Right.
They're still savages, like barbarians and warriors and fighters and like.
That's right.
Badasses.
Bad motherfuckers.
And what are we gonna do if they decide to make landfall?
Right.
in Half Moon Bay.
You better be armed. You better be armed. You better fucking have your little arsenal. But no, same way with the thing. Like, okay, like the high school football towns in like Texas, right? Yeah. These motherfuckers are linemen. They're 320. They're country bred fucking corn fed motherfuckers, right? Yeah. Huge, right? And then you got some fucking twerp from around here who sits behind a fucking computer, doesn't do shit, but he's a cool kid, you know. Yeah. You move there, you uproot him, you move him to Texas. He ends up fucking fancying some chick who fucking is the 320-pounder's fucking sister, right? And he can't defend us. He's not going to be able to do shit. He's going to take that ass beating like a man, because he has the experience he earns here. He's not even the same in the same country, right? Yeah. They're not getting, like, there's hard motherfuckers here. Yeah, you know what I mean? Hard-nosed motherfuckers. And they wouldn't be able to squish a grape against the motherfuckers, dude, just because they're here. Yeah. It's weird, man. It's weird. It's like, that's why I'm saying, like, life experience.
So like, for you, it trickles all the way down to ordering food and ordering
shit on Amazon. Everything, dude. Get out there and go and fucking grab life by the pussy, like our fucking president would say, right? Fucking A, man. No, but I don't know. Just make sure, you know, you're putting your best foot forward and you know, enjoying while you're breathing, because fucking life's short. You know what I'm saying?
See, I agree with pretty much everything you're saying, but then part of me thinks that's just like something I gotta grow out of.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like that's like toxic masculinity, and it's like, should we be that way?
Absolutely,
but then I think we should.
Dude.
No, I'm saying I think we should, but then I check myself like, shit, maybe we shouldn't.
Masculinity is being stripped from us, dude. Yeah. Men are becoming less manly every fucking day, dude. It's sickening, dude. Like when you have a road rage incident and like the person does some fuck shit and they cut you off, right? And again, maybe that's here, but you're like fucking balls to the wall. You roll your window down. You're like fucking cursing at him. You son of a bitch. Your mom's a whore. You fucking motherfucker, dude. And these motherfuckers, what do? They roll their window up and they're like, oh, fuck, it's tense. Oh, it's tense. You could tell they're fucking shitting a brick. You know what I'm saying? They're sweating. They turn pale. You know, it's like they don't know how to deal with the confrontation, right?
I see that at my job.
Half those motherfuckers are just, you know, they're not social enough, dude. Like, fuck, you got to feed it back.
Me and Matt work in the same place, but you'll go to like a cafe,
right,
where there's a bunch of techies, and like just standing in line, they look hella timid. Like they're like, well, it's just fine.
It's because
like,
they are.
Waiting. Yeah, but it's like, hey man, like just wait for your food. You don't have to like have your hands in your pockets.
Yeah.
To everybody. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like they look like prey. It's weird.
Yeah.
Right?
Food.
They
look like food out there. Hey.
100% correct, man.
It's the same way. Remember you told me the guy where they look for you to fucking co-sign some shit? And like they're fucking tripping off of their food coming out hella late and they're like looking back at you.
Oh yeah. I'm like, don't pull me into this.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, dude. Don't do that, dude. Yeah. Like fight your own battles, motherfucker.
That's your situation.
Right. Fight your own battles.
They've been wonderful to me.
Right. It's just weird like that though. But that's where dude, you know where we're at.
I used to have bad road rage, but now I try to make it like a joke.
Mm-hmm.
It always works better if my brother Cole's around.
Right.
That's the easiest because he knows I always get fucking irritated and agitated.
Yeah.
But when he's around, I can just joke about it because we have like similar sense of humor, and then it like eases over. So one time, this guy in a Corvette, it looked like a young techie guy. This was actually in Southern California.
Okay.
He was like driving like a prick, right?
Right.
And then
he's in a Corvette, of course. He's driving like a prick.
He like cut us off, and then this is like sort of an expressway, right?
Yeah.
So it has lights every once in a while, but it's like at least like 45, 50. And he's like cutting people off. He cuts us off. He pulls up to the light like next to us. So he didn't get anywhere, of course.
Of course not.
Right? So he had his window down, so I rolled my window down, and I just looked at him. I was like, hey, fuck blinkers, right? And then he tried to act like he didn't hear me, and like because he had his music up, but like barely at all. Like it wasn't like he was blasting.
Yeah,
it was
for
like
sure.
So then he like slowly like put the music down. I was like, what? I was like, fuck blinkers, right?
Yeah.
And then he was just like, huh? I was like, never mind, dude.
Yeah,
and
dude.
I rolled my window.
Yeah. Hey, see me, and that's what I'm saying. Like he probably has some kind of social anxiety type of deal because all I would have had to hear from your voice was fuck. And I'd be like, you fucking motherfucker! You fuck off! I don't give a damn about your mom, fucking bitch! You son of a bitch! Like, dude, that's all. Like, I would have been a trigger. You know what I mean? Like, but people who are so caught up in their fucking little bubble that don't expand their bubble, they're like, I don't need to expand my bubble, and I'm cool just like this in my Corvette, not using my blinker. And fuck that guy right there. You know what I mean?
But see, I might have reacted like you towards him if my brother wasn't there, but Cole was there.
Right.
So I was like, I'm going to make it funny because Cole's here.
Right.
So then Cole's just sitting there giggling.
Yeah, of course.
Like talking to this guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it wasn't for that, I might have been like, hey man, use your fucking blinker. Like, what the fuck?
Right,
like,
right.
I mean?
Yeah. No, I don't. I mean, I don't have much road rage, but it like, again, like if I cut someone off and they pull up on the side of me, like I'm looking like, oh, they're gonna pull up and say something. I know they are, and I'm ready to roll my window down.
This one gets me.
Not up. Roll it down and be like, hey, fuck off, hey, fuck, you know, like I'm not standing for any disrespect. You kidding me?
You know what's hilarious about that is so many times I'll think someone's driving like a fucking prick or they're doing something on purpose, like they're tailgating or something. Yeah. And then they get alongside of me, so I preemptively put the window down, like, all right, let me see, you know what I mean? Yeah. What's the issue? Yeah. And then I'll look and it's just like some like clueless like lady or something.
She's 80.
Yeah, she's just not even. She just didn't like. She just sucks at driving, so she didn't realize. And I'm only using a woman as a reference because there's a specific incident I'm thinking of.
Okay.
But like she just was clueless that she was driving like a fucking idiot.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the amount of times I'm preemptively like getting ready. Like,
there's a lot of that shit out here right now too because a lot of people aren't from this area.
Yeah, and a lot of people though. This is what pisses me off the most is. When they you know they're driving like a dick. They're fucking swerving. They're cutting people off, whatever. And then they don't own it.
Yeah.
Own it with the look. If you're gonna drive like a prick, look.
Yeah.
Be like, yup, I did that.
Yeah.
But when you just like ignore it,
that's what I'm saying.
Claire.
When they get stiff and they're just sitting there like, oh fuck, and they roll their window up, it's like, nah, dude, send that glare
Own
like,
that shit.
yeah, I cut you off, and send that glare like you just cut me off, like you motherfucker. Yeah, I did that. Yeah,
I respect asshole behavior so much more if you just own it.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the common
Defend
thread.
your position.
Right.
I don't fuck your position, but defend it.
100%. 100%. I'm all for that. I mean, I like. And this all, you're right. This all started from us talking about, you know, the
How
Amazon
society.
Yeah. And really, I mean, I thought we were going to break specifically into how you know, the ordering, the Amazons shutting down businesses.
Free flowing, baby.
No, well,
you
know, hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but no, you know, how businesses can't keep the doors open because, you know, there's too many other avenues for waste or ways for people to.
Part of it.
Yeah, it sucks. But that also cuts down on the fact that eventually all of that's going to be gone. No one's going to be able to experience that
with
shit.
No workers, right? Didn't Amazon open that? Was it the Amazon store? Remember, Amazon opened a store in San Francisco with no workers.
Really?
Yeah, you go in with your app open, and it like tracks your phone. And it tracks when you pull products off the shelf or some shit. And then when you walk out the door, it automatically charges your account.
Are you
didn't hear about that?
kidding me?
It was in the news. It's in San Francisco, I believe. Yeah.
Damn, dude, that shit is.
It's
cut. The system is being gutted. Yeah. The system is being gutted from what we know of it, dude, and it's sad, bro. It's sad, but this type of shit is what these kids are gonna grow up in. My child is going to be fucking a part of. And I'll be goddamn, dude. I don't care if I have to sucker punch him in the stomach a couple times a week, dude. He's going to feel bullied. He's going to have to be bullied, bro. Yeah. Like, there's no...
We're the last ones that have that fucking discipline.
Dude, like, no, bro. I'm not going to let him run around here fucking thinking life is peaches and fucking cream, dude. Yeah. It's not that, dude.
So I got the...
No pun intended.
So I got the window up. We got our fancy new... Watch this. We got a fancy new window if you're watching the video podcast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Amazon debuts Go Store with no cashiers or checkout lines. The store on the bottom floor of the company's Seattle headquarters enables shoppers to scan their smartphone with the Amazon Go app at a turnstile, pick out the items they want, and leave.
Wow.
I thought there was one in San Francisco, but maybe I'm...
So you have to have the app and... Damn, so...
Yeah, with an account.
Okay, so that's I mean... That's just going too far, but Bezos is going to fucking ruin us, dude.
Yeah,
He's
there is
devil.
one. Amazon Go, California Street in San Francisco.
Of course there is in San Francisco. This is a hub, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Amazon corporate is in East Palo Alto, which is fucking shocking. On the same block where people were murdered for less than nothing years ago. Like, what, say 10 years ago?
Less than that.
You know what I mean? Like
the last I'm not going to say the name, but I think the last person we know that was killed in East Palo Alto was 2015.
Yeah. Somewhere around then. Yeah.
My RIP Till Tap, he got killed in 2014.
Okay.
On Kavanaugh in the Fludda. So, yeah, that's still recent.
Yeah. And now they're buying homes up there. People from Facebook are buying homes for $1.3 million and shit on the same block where people were being murdered. It's insane.
And they have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, that's all I have to add to the topic of the night. Is there anything else that you'd like to elaborate on? I mean,
just like the gig economy itself is bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, these companies, instead of paying employees, instead of paying benefits, instead of doing all that, they have you do it. They under the guise of, oh, you have freedom, set your own hours, all that. That stuff's great, but then they just keep. They get you used to it, right? So you drive for Uber, like people have been driving for Uber for a few years now. That's their job now. They enjoyed it, they liked it, and they keep cutting the rates.
Right.
And now they have to drive more and more and more. That makes it unsafe for them because now they're putting in 12-hour shifts.
Yeah.
You don't want people driving for 12 hours on the road.
Oh, for sure not, dude.
You know what I mean? And it's like DoorDash, they cut rates like the service suffers. You know what I mean? I drove Uber for a while, right?
Right.
I told my brother this because we were both driving it just on the side, like part-time. And I said, this goes back to our other conversation, is like, I told my brother I never felt more pathetic than when I pull up to like a gas station or 7-Eleven, see other Uber drivers.
Oh, God. Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, shit. Like, you can't do anything else. That's why you're doing this. Because you don't have like the tools to like disagree with the manager.
Right.
And have to like deal with other employees that you may not get along with or deal with. So it's like you do this because this was the last resort. This is what you fell back into. Yeah. Because you grew up like on the internet or being coddled or the same stuff you're saying. Yeah. It's like I've had to go to jobs where I knew the manager was fucking me over. I worked a job where the manager was openly fucking everyone's hours up. All the employees, we came together, wrote a letter to the district manager, all this shit. Didn't get any recognition for that. Like they didn't say anything, but we had to put up with it because that was what it was. You know what I mean? Like
I always take that as like secondary jobs. Like I always think like those were meant to be secondary jobs.
Yes, they should be part-time. They should be add-on. Like there's a guy I work with now. He you can set a destination filter to go a certain way with Uber. He lives up in the city, works down the peninsula. Okay. So he gets a ride, or multiple rides to and from work every day. Gets like an extra, sometimes $75. Yeah. That's how it should be. Right. But if you're going to do full-time, like pay them right. Yeah. Yeah. You don't give them benefits. You don't give them anything.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, everyone has choices, but like you're saying too, those are the same motherfuckers that can't take
some of them, not all of them, some of them.
Right. Well, some of them can't take from a boss's standpoint. Hey, shut the fuck up and go do your job.
Yeah. I've had
you Uber, need to be seen, not heard.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people could relate to this. I've had Uber drivers where, like, they thought they knew everything. Right. Like, yeah, Uber's doing this, and it's just, like, this arrogance in their voice. Right. And it's like, dude, I can just tell it's you. Yeah. Like, this is you. It's not, you don't know best. Right, you know what I mean? Right. Maybe you should have a little humility, and you wouldn't be stuck doing only this and complaining about it. It's like 100%. if you're gonna do it, don't complain about it. But at the same time, some people are forced to do it because gig economy is taking over. Right. Yeah. Another one that scares me is the pizza place, Zoom. Have you heard of Zoom? No. My mom started ordering it, and I kept trying to tell her, don't order that shit. Actually, a friend of mine works there now, so I'm trying to keep it a little more political. But okay. No, but it's a pizza delivery service, but they don't have restaurants. So they have trucks. You may see it if you see. I go down these little back streets and stuff in certain areas.
Is it ZUME?
I
have seen it.
The big red trucks.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
And they'll have little smart cars or something that deliver it. But yeah, they don't have a brick and mortar location. It's just little trucks, and they just drive around, park certain places, maybe make a deal to park their vans in a certain cul-de-sac and shit like that. And then people are delivering the pizzas, and it's like. Oh, like why is there not a brick and mortar store? Like, I don't want future food to just not have a place. Right.
And how do they prepare it? They just they pour water on it right when they pull it out of the truck, and it fucking just sprouts into a pizza or some shit, dude. That's fucking weird. It's like a Total Recall type shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like this big, and then you put water on it. That scares me, man. Like I want everything to have like a brick and mortar location.
Yeah. It's like it's sprinkled with cancer cells. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking for sure, dude. Like
I don't know, man. That scares me. Like gig economy scares me. If that's where it's gonna go, where like none of us are really employees. We just have to accept these peanuts. Right. For these bigger companies. Yeah. Like Amazon is plenty big enough to hire delivery drivers and not have them be gig economy workers.
Yeah. Or hire people to fucking package the shit that's going out. Because right now they're trying to they're introducing robots. Robots are taking all those jobs. Aren't
they? Yeah, I think so.
That's weird.
Oh man, that shit is scary.
Yeah, it is.
That shit is scary. Like, I don't. One thing though is there is a lot of land, like retail land, like strip malls and all that. But it's like, are those gonna go away?
Yes, absolutely.
Then what the fuck's gonna be there?
Dude, have you seen downtown Redwood, dog? They got them fucking robots that fucking deliver mail. And
Yep.
shit, dog.
Yep. I've seen them.
Deliver mail?
I've seen them smashing down the fucking sidewalk.
Yeah.
I know DoorDash
Fucking
has a
thing,
robot in Redwood
smashing
City.
on wheels, dog.
Yeah.
It goes into fucking businesses and delivers their fucking mail.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I've seen that shit.
Dude.
They deliver mail. They deliver food. They deliver all kinds of
You
shit,
ever
dude.
seen that shit?
It's-
I've seen the DoorDash has the.
You talking about little white
robots.
robots, little white ones that are just fucking.
Wheels, dog.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. Man.
I've seen them, and I've seen dudes like walking behind them. That was just a test run. I think they've
Yeah.
freed them now. And now they're doing their own thing,
I
right?
see 'em all the
That
fucking
shit scares
time,
me.
man.
It's weird, bro.
But look, are we just scared because we're humans and humans get scared of change?
No, I'm scared because.
Terminator. That's what
Right, no, right. No, I'm scared because my kid's gonna grow up in this shit, and think everything is all good, and he's not gonna have to get up and go get his own fucking pizza. You know what I mean? Like, get off your fucking ass, bro. Get your fucking slices, dude. You kidding me?
All right.
Like,
Well, here's the flip side. This could be the silver lining. So if a lot of stuff does become easier, a lot of businesses shut down. The businesses, like, if there's Zoom Pizza, right? Everyone gets their pizza from some random truck somewhere.
okay.
Now, if someone wants to open a pizza place, they have to provide more. They have to provide like an experience. You know what I mean? As opposed to just just pick up your pizza and get
It's
the
like
fuck
the
outta
vintage
here.
stores that open
Like
up.
Pizza and Pipes. Remember Pizza and Pipes?
Yeah,
Pizza and
that
Pipes?
shit went out of business 5 times, my guy.
No, I know, but
And
I'm saying
reopened
in the
under
future,
different
stuff
management
like
and
that
shit.
maybe comes back. Because, dude, as a kid, the Oregon was
It
like the
is like
dopest
vintage type of shit. I feel what you're saying.
shit. Maybe that will come back because in order to get business, you have to provide more than just it's a pizza
I could
place
dig
and there's
that.
tables.
I could dig that. Yeah.
Maybe they'll have, I don't know, more.
Here's a blast from the
entertainment or-
past, dude. Come and have pizza.
Yeah, they tried to put in pool tables.
Yeah,
and
I
all
remember that,
Like,
yeah.
it was actually a cool little spot, but just fuck, man, nobody was going. Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the rent on that place was probably nuts.
Yeah.
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 What were you
But I
gonna
mean,
say?
no, like I don't know, man. I like the same way we talked about Mel's, we talked about Malibu, we talked about
Yeah.
all the like places that we used to frequent and shit.
Yeah.
And like they're gonna bring those back as like a vintage. Here's a vintage arcade opening in downtown Redwood City. Everyone come and
techies-
join us for the grand opening. Like,
All it takes is you're gonna be like, how fun.
how fun! Even though we just shut down, we ruined people's fucking past. You know what I'm saying? Like it's horrible.
That's the problem. Is like a family or some small business owner. They're not going to be able to do that.
Right.
They're not going to be able to open up a bowling alley. You're going to have a corporation, a chain of bowling alleys,
right?
Because it seems like the only way to make money retail wise or like even service wise now is to be so big that you just scrape pennies off everything.
Right.
But you have to have a big enough net to capture like the whole country. Otherwise, if you're not a McDonald's or Chick-fil-A where you have 1 million locations, you're not gonna make money enough money to cover that. You have to be like spread out so much.
So my moral of the story is get off your fucking ass, go spend some time outside, breathe some air, go shopping.
As long as they let us, because they might not let us.
Fuck your credit card, go pull some cash out and spend green. Right? I mean, do shit that fucking it's out of the norm. You know what I mean? Break the normal cycle. Don't fucking sit behind a computer screen for fucking 20 hours out of a day, jerking your meat. Get out of here. Get out and fucking go get some life experience. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you work in a cubicle, the last thing you need to do is go home and fucking just sit there and turn on Netflix, dude. Go and fucking hit up a pub. Go fucking get punched in the face by that big dude that fucking you fucking bumped into on accident, dude. Go fucking get some life experience, dude. Do you have any moral of the stories, Josh?
Nah, it's like we don't really know. That's the thing that scares me.
Okay.
It's like I try to keep an open mind. Like maybe I'm tripping, maybe we're tripping.
Absolutely
we're
not.
scared of change, and we have this like toxic masculinity.
But we're not though, and our toxic masculinity is good for society. God damn it, dude! It's fucking needed. You know why? Because there's too many pansies and pussies running around here right now, and
they're winning.
Are they? Are they? The same dude
I see
who
a lot
pulls
of people driving luxury cars around here And not too many of them look
luxury
like they
cars.
can whoop my ass.
You're right. No, luxury cars, but wouldn't know how to dick their wife down, and she's probably fucking her trainer. You know what I mean? Like, is that a win? Is that a win? And we,
I'm not taking a firm position. I'm just throwing ideas out there.
No, I get it.
Because I pretty much agree with everything you said.
No, I get it.
But I like to check myself, be like, maybe I'm.
No,
tripping.
I know. Devil's advocate.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta play it. But it's been great.
It's been wonderful.
We're gonna wrap this, and I hope you guys enjoy our banter on what is it? Gig economy,
punching people in their face,
right? And catching herpes and shit, and fucking with no treatment. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, yeah. So we'll be back next week, possibly.
Yeah, I think we might have a guest next week. That'll be cool.
Yeah. Did you want to possibly say
no,
who,
not yet.
who might be
you never know. Life's wild out there.
Life is wild.
If we do, next week's gonna be a fun one. We got a funny topic. I think it'll be great.
Right.
So stay tuned. Subscribe.
Right.
On your favorite podcast app or your or YouTube.
Yeah.
You can see our silly faces.
Most definitely.
And
or just listen to our silly voices, because I know mine's is
way.
masculine and sexy, but Josh's is a little bit more squirrely. But all right.
That's me.
All right. Until next week, guys.
All right.
The humble Finessors.
I'm rocking with them humble finesses, man. You know what I'm saying?